welcome to the BRUNOPALOOZA Mythos Mystery Society presents World of Wrestling, brought to you by Schmuggies. Schmuggies, it's hog wild. With that, I'll toss it over to Chris because he's running the show. There's a reason we're all displaying right now, so don't worry about not being able to see us. We're going to reveal in a sec.
They'll reveal. My name is Chris. I'll be creative control for this. That's similar to a keeper or dungeon master, and the creative control is kind of like the Vince McMahon. You know, all of wrestling is, it's pre-planned. If you didn't know, sorry to break the news to you. But there are things that can happen during this. So all these matches have been pre-planned, including who's going to win. They don't know that yet. They'll find out as they play who's going to win. But things might happen during the match that'll sway that decision. It'll be great. And as excuse me.
Do not die.
Let me get something. Hold on.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
is this an advertisement?
Oh. I'm ready.
Could you shut
yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. There we go. All right.
Yes.
Welcome to the world of wrestling, brother. We're here to bring the matches to you. The Bad Wrestling Federation. So bad, it's in the name. We're going to pass it off. We're going to introduce our wrestlers. For the evening, we're going to send it over to Commander Jack Hooper, who's not Commander Jack Hooper.
Sorry, not tonight.
He's, in fact...
Here, get somebody else to go first.
Not going to be introduced yet. I'm going to throw it over to Cassidy Casanova. Bring it on, brother.
I'm Ty. I'm playing Cassidy Casanova. I'm playing the Golden Boy. That is the playbook I'm using. He is about 5'11". He is muscular beyond belief. Well-oiled with flowing blonde hair.
I'm Jason. I'm playing Hawkward from Tomahawk, Wisconsin. He is the high flyer, acrobatic. He's lean. He's 5'8", but he's going to fly around the ring. Let's give it up to our favorite father figure, the dad joke.
Dad joke, bring it on, brother.
I'm the dad joke. No, that's not what I'm going to be saying. From Toledo, Ohio, the dad joke. That's me. I'm playing myself tonight. There's your first dad joke for you. And I am the veteran character, and I will be mentoring every wrestler in this ring, except one, which we're going to pass it over to right now, Mr. People call him Hog Wild, but I usually just call him on the phone. Oh, what's that? It's Hog Wild. I'm the monster, and I'm gonna take you to the pig pen.
And with that, all the wrestlers come together and they're backstage. But to set the scene, it's a cheap hotel with a big ballroom, and the chairs are filled. The stench just smells like cheap beer and popcorn. And you guys are waiting in the back room, and your manager Mick comes out. Well, look, guys, let me tell it like it is. This may be the last night of the Bad Wrestling Federation. So bad, it's in the name. And it's probably because, well, we're just actually bad. We can't hold on to wrestlers. We don't get audience, and honestly, the money's running out. And we need a big money night here tonight, guys. So we need these matches to be El Primo. You get it? That's Spanish for do your fucking best. You got it, boys? See nods. Yeah, don't talk, Pigman. That freaks me out. All right. So here's the card for tonight. And you see on this big poster, they went all out on this because the biggest draw to the Bad Wrestling Federation, so bad it's in the name, was this team called the Execution. And you could see on the posters, it was one big burly man with a hood over his head and the other guy with a skull face. And it's their Memorial Tag Team Championship match that closes the night. Because you see, recently Execution was well executed. They had done legit crimes, and while they were tag team champions, finally captured, they have been sentenced to death, and just a few days ago had been finally executed. So now the card reads as such. First match of the night is Hog Wild versus Cowboy Casanova. Second match of the night is Dad Joke versus Hawkward. And the third match is the Execution Memorial Tag Team Championship match, featuring the Wrestling Cowboys, Yippee-Ki-Yay, and the Brothers Basham, Berserker Brad, and Tenacious Ted. So the way this game works, first we'll do the first intros and promos, and we'll talk about the first two wrestlers being Hog Wild and Cowboy Casanova. The other two, Hawkward and Dad Joke, you'll be playing the commentators that will be ringside. All right, so this is being a televised event. They threw all their money at this event. They need it to make money, so they're the biggest splash they can. It's on TV. They got all the pyrotechnics, so they actually got the rights to the music this time. All the lights, lighting team, everything's going down. Backstage, we'll start with Cassidy Casanova. Cassidy Casanova, Craig, the backstage interviewer, comes up to you. So, Cassidy Casanova, you're going to be having your match tonight with Hog Wild. It seems to be quite an interesting event. Tell me about it. How do you feel about Hog Wild in this match?
Oh, I'm feeling great. You know, some may think I might be intimidated by his gigantic stature and filthy stench, but let me tell you what, beauty is going to dominate that beach.
Oh, yeah.
This is off of him. I'm going to fry him in oil, and I'm going to make bacon.
Oh, your sexy wild sure distract me. Go ahead and make the first roll of the night. You're going to roll cut a promo.
I got 12.
12. On a 10 plus, you connect with the audience. Gain 1 momentum.
Okay.
And pick from this list. The first one, make creative book you in a match. Add a stipulation to this match. You can gain 1 momentum, or you can gain 1 heat with the subject of your promo.
I'll gain that heat.
You'll gain +1 heat. And that Casanova surely knows how to take it away. All right, head on out, Casanova, and I'll walk over here to Hog Wild. Hog Wild, what do you have to say to your opponent tonight?
Well, this young upstart thinks he can take on Hog Wild. I have another thing for him. I'll take him straight to the pig pen, make that little piglet squeal, and I pull out some bacon grease and just start dumping it on my head. And then I slap myself. And then I squeal. Wait, I squeal.
Alright, so I'm gonna have you roll feat of strength. Because it is kind of promo and speak your mind, but you're a little more on the intimidating side with the muscles.
I got 6.
You got 6.
I might as well spend it right now just to succeed at least once right out the gate.
I think that's a good idea. So you gain 1 momentum because of that.
Yeah.
And you can pick from one of these. Make creative book you in a match. Add a stipulation to this match. Gain an additional momentum. No, wait, cut that one out. You already got the 1 momentum. Or you can gain 1 heat with the subject of your promo.
Oh, I have a stipulation I'm adding to the match.
Go ahead.
If this boy really wants to fight me, the king of pigs, he's going to have to do it on my throne of mud. This is a mud match.
And Creative has just recently titled this Trouble in the Big Pen. And the entire ring is just covered in mud. And instead of only 2 sides have ropes you can bounce off of, the other 2 are just like farm fences. So here comes
oink, mother.
the mud match. Cowboy Casanova. Cassidy Casanova.
Get that now, sure.
Describe your entrance.
In this, well, not really stadium, in this room, the lights go dim, and they are brought up with a soft blue color. A fog begins to fill as low saxophone music begins to play. He walks off, slowly gyrating his hips and playing with his vest as he makes his way to the ring.
Nicely done. Go ahead and roll for me. Work the audience.
9.
You can pick one. You can gain 1 momentum. You could take, or you could start with control in the match.
I will gain a momentum.
Okay. Hog Wild, describe your entrance, please.
The lights all go black, and then all of a sudden you just hear a chainsaw go off, and then a pig squealing, and then these, like, giant pyrotechnics come out, and I just, like, run out onto the stage, and I'm like... and then I run out onto the, like, actual muddy stage, and I just grab some of the mud off the floor, and just start smearing it all my body, and then I squeal and rage.
So, as a note for this match, there are live pigs surrounding the ground, surrounding the ring. The way you win this match is by luring one of the pigs into the pen and pinning your opponent in the mud with a pig on top of them.
Oh my god. My constituents.
Cowboy Casanova. Sorry, Cassidy. I'm gonna keep calling you Cowboy.
Cowboy.
Heads or tails? Call it.
Tails.
It's heads. Hog Wild, you start control with the match. Tell me, the bell rings. Ding, ding, ding.
Oh,
What happens?
I get closer to him, and I'm just very big, and the first thing I do is just kind of like, as we circle the matches, I pick up some mud, and I just kind of like I get it on my fist, and I just kind of punch him with it.
Nice.
Good evening, folks. This is Gorgeous Greg, and my best friend.
I'm just Greg.
Just Greg. Just Greg as usual.
I'm just the regular Greg.
Fucking typical Greg.
Yeah.
We talked about this.
So
All right.
yep.
Boy, what a dirty move that was.
you really said it. Pigwee Wiggly over here is really gonna give that cowboy a real rodeo.
Go ahead, David, and roll a real roll for me. Because you're working kind of stiff. That's a dirty trick.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. That is a partial success. So on a real roll, I gotta take these sunglasses off.
Yeah, same.
I did it for. Well, I did it kind of like.
You lack commitment, pretty boy.
That's what the audience was looking for. They want to see some real stuff. Gain 1 audience. Oh wait, no, you rolled an 8. That's a 10. I'm sorry. Gain 2 momentum and pick 1. The revelation. Playing dirty. You feel sorry for the guy, so you lose 1 heat, or you lose someone's backstage support.
I'll lose someone's backstage support, I think.
You just lost someone's support. I won't tell you.
I'm a dirty boy.
Match it. So you still have control,
Oh, it's still me?
or you can hand it off. Yep.
So how did you react after I punched you with this?
He starts wiping the mud off of his face and just more slowly than needed, but kinda.
So as you're distracted, I'm gonna try and make you as dirty as possible really quickly in the beginning of the match. So while you're like stuttering and getting it out of your face, I'm gonna like bounce between the 2 actual ropes and then drop kick you into the mud.
Nice. Roll for me a. Roll a work. A work check. Yeah, that's a technical move, a drop kick for a big guy.
So 11 minus 1 is 10.
10. Nicely done. So on that,
You know, that mud's really good for exfoliating the skin. Someone as gorgeous as me would know that, and Cassie is as gorgeous as me.
Listen, Cassie's a great newcomer, and he's gonna lose when pigs fly.
Oh, so we have dogs in this race, don't we?
No, there are pigs behind the stage.
That won't fly by the end of the night.
all right. So here are your options. You can either pick one. You pick 2. You can pick up to 2 from this list. You either injure your opponent, gain 1 momentum, your opponent loses 1 audience, or the match can end in a no contest, overriding creative's booking.
Oh my god. I'll just gain a momentum.
All right, so add that.
And then from there, I think I'm gonna hand over control as I like just kind of really rile up the crowd by going to all the fence posts and squealing off the side
There
of
you
them.
go. Nice, nice.
They say pigs make the same noises humans make when they're cut open. That's what I'm thinking. From experience, I can say that's true right now.
All right. Ty, you're up.
Okay, so after being drop kicked, Cassidy like he gets airborne for a second from the impact and slides through the mud, but continues that momentum and slides out of the ring to try to get a pig.
Oh, right away. Okay. You can try and pick up that pig?
Yep.
Roll a power. A feat of strength.
Cowboy Cassidy Casanova's bringing these pigs to the radio, bringing his raw, authentic cowboy experience to this match.
I'm gonna wrangle the bacon.
That'd be
What are you going to do there?
That'd be a lot of momentum, so I'm just gonna take a loss. It's a 4.
A 4. So you're going to fail that completely, huh?
Yeah, both of the coconut oil and the baby oil mixing on his body with the mud. He is just far too slick to catch these pigs. And a little bit of the grease from Hog Wild. He is just slipping and sliding all over the place out of this ring, and the pigs are running wild.
So on that botch, the audience watching this thinks it's hilarious, but not in a good way. You were their favorite, but you've let them down. Lose one audience.
You know, it is at this point that I realize that Cassie Casanova is not a cowboy at all. He's never even been a cowboy. Oh man!
And with that, control goes back to Hog Wild.
So
Let me tell you, those abs are glistening right now, though.
Listening off the pigs, I can see pigs in the reflections of his abs. All 19 of them.
I do like I'm still standing on one of the corner posts, making like a pose. I almost said pig pose, but that's nothing. And I look down and I see you trying to wrangle a pig, and I just kind of do a cheap trick where like I point at the pig you're trying to wrangle, which is why it starts to fight against you. But then I pull a carrot out of my red jumpsuit and I like kind of wiggle it in the air to get the attention of all the other pigs, and they start to kind of come closer to the post.
Nice.
I don't want to know where that was hidden.
And you,
Exactly where that was hidden.
and you won't need to roll something until you do something, like a wrestling move.
So
Like
what I'm gonna do
like
is
a slam or anything, yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to then go like this, and then jump off the post to try and land on top of Cassidy.
The high flyer. Roll another work for me, sir.
And I'm squealing the whole time.
What was that you said about pigs flying? Regular, Greg?
I'm about to get proven wrong.
Yeah. We're
it
gonna start
real?
calling you Gregular, by the way, for now.
And
It's a
Ty, so
7.
a 7.
Yeah.
So it's a partial success. Choose. All right. So it's obvious. So you gain 1 momentum, and your opponent picks one of these. He does it with difficulty, and the audience notices. He puts himself at risk of injury, or he puts you at a risk of injury.
Oh god.
I feel like there's a really clear choice here.
There are 2 really clear choices.
Knowing that we need to keep the audience, his job is literally on the line. He will cause Hog Wild to get injured. He will move out of the way. In a way, just enough to where it'll hurt him to do this.
Cassidy is far too slicked up to be grabbed by him.
So Hog Wild, you go flying
It's like
into the air.
I do the fake clip with my arm to hit him as I'm flying, but as it happens, I like land really hard on my legs and fall to my knees, and like because the outside of the ring isn't muddy, it's still just like the outside of the ring, that like hurts my legs a lot to do that, so I'm like kind of down on the floor. But it looked like I hit him like as like a move and stuff like that, so that's why it's like partially successful, but I did hurt my knees really in the process of doing that.
Mark
And
an
I
injury on your
squeal in
sheet,
pain.
Hog Wild.
In
Mark an
just-
injury on your sheet, and Casanova, you've got control.
I am going to. Cassidy tries to like get down into a like primed pose and it's, like tackle a pig onto Hog Wild on the ground.
Ooh.
Okay, roll a power for me.
It's a bold move. Let's see how it plays out for him, Gregular.
Power or work? I'll let you pick how you do this.
Power for sure, and that's 10.
10. Pick one. You do it easily and gain 2 momentum, or you impress your opponent and gain one heat with them.
I am going to impress Hog Wild.
And you gain a heat.
I'm at 4 heat with Hog Wild.
Nice. We'll keep it till the end of the match now.
And I'll just stay on top fighting both Hog Wild and the pig.
All right.
So pigs are excellent fighters, and they'll use everything they got inside of them. Just their teeth, their tongue, their balls. They'll use everything to survive. Because pigs are impossible to kill. Isn't that right, Gregular?
Yep. And Ty,
We're just gonna ham it up. It's fine.
No one's ever killed a pig because of this.
you still have control.
Oh, okay. While I'm on top,
Yep, on a 10 plus.
On a 10 plus, yeah. All right. As I'm on top, kind of fighting, I'd like to throw an elbow down right in the back of his neck.
Oh,
You just knocked the jizz off him.
I want you to roll plus real.
I'm not very real.
Well, if you're trying to hurt him, roll plus real. If you're wrestling him, roll a work.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to wrestle him. I'm going to spend 1 momentum to make that a 7.
Nice. You can gain 1 momentum or keep control of the match.
I will keep control.
All right. What do you do next?
He's making him squeal.
I will on top. He's still down with the pig on top of him. I would like to try to pin him. I'd like to try to finish it. I'd like Beauty to try to defeat this beast.
So you gotta roll him into the ring, but yeah.
Oh crap! That's right.
Roll power to try and pick up this pig man and this pig to get him in the ring.
Ooh, that's
He's beautiful, but he ain't smart.
Nope.
Yeah. They say brains don't come with beauty.
I'm going to...
Somebody said that. You would know, Gregular, right?
I don't agree with that.
Casanova, what'd you get?
I got a 6 plus, and I'm using my other momentum. I have 1 momentum left to make it a 7.
All right, that's how you spend it. So partial success, you gain 1 momentum back, so you can take that right back, and you do it with either audience difficulty and the audience notices, put yourself at risk of injury, or put him at risk of injury.
I'll put him at risk of injury again.
That's a very clear system.
You're a little too slick, and he drops you on your head, and you're shaken up.
He's concussed!
Let's see what happens here. You do not take an injury that time.
Oh, God.
But you have control of the match now.
Me?
Cassie's
Yeah.
between himself.
Alright,
Yeah.
so what I
He's
do
not
is
big man.
I look like I'm down on my luck for a second there, but then I break off of Cassidy, and I take the pig that he was trying to wrestle, and I put it up on my shoulder so that the ass is facing this way, and I just start squeezing the pig, and it starts farting, and like, there's just like farting noises playing over the speaker to really ham it up, but like, it's just like, just really degrading Cassie because I'm like the ugly guy and he's the big strong guy. So like I'm trying to get this pig to fart all over him to get him to like kind of move back into the ring.
The stench!
He's never gonna get that out of his gorgeous locks. And neither will I. I'll never get this haunting moment out of my memory for as long as I live. I will die thinking about this pig's anus.
The pig's having a great time, by the way. It's just munching on the carrot I gave it.
That
It's
makes
just like
it somehow
sitting
worse.
So keep going, Hogwild. Keep narrating.
there. Alrighty. So I just keep farting on you until you like kind of comically somehow get back into the ring. And then I like kind of gently toss the pig into the mud and it starts to roll around because it's having a great time. And then I like grab the rope and I like launch myself up, again kind of flying, and I do a butt bomb onto him when he's on the stage. Just getting mud everywhere.
Roll either, if you're trying to kind of get back at him for hurting you, you can roll plus real. If not, roll plus strength to try and get over the rope.
Oh, you mean power?
Or... Yeah, power, sorry.
I'll do
Power
power.
or real?
I don't want to hurt him. I think when he hurt me it was an accident. When I hurt myself it was an accident, so I don't have like a grudge against him or anything.
They say you can get lost in Hogwild's ass. Many men have entered, but few have come out.
I got
As
an
long as not out here
11.
trying to do "Oh Danny Boy" on a pig like a bagpipe, that's fine.
What was that, Hogwild? A 7?
Got 11.
11. So you Pick one of these two. Gain 2 momentum or impress your opponent and gain +1 heat.
I want to impress Cassidy because it was the ugliest thing I could come up with as a counter to his character.
Nice. So gain that heat, and you can keep control or hand it to him. Creative's kind of giving you the signal to start wrapping up this match. Hog Wild, your book to win.
Regular, that's not all mud up there in that ring right at this point. I swear I saw that big shit all over the place. In front of the kids and in front of God and everybody.
Well, if I saw that big man about to land on me too, I'd probably shit myself too.
Yeah, some of it might be Cassidy's.
So here's what I do.
So Cassidy and Hog Wild, you guys are working together to finish this match.
Yeah.
And don't forget like the moves that you have on your character sheet.
So here's what I do. He's on the floor, right? And I've kind of stunned him by landing on him with my butt. And he's in the mud. I want to say he's like face down in the mud. So what I do is I end up picking up, I do like a little like walk around the ring, and everybody knows what that means. And I pull out some bacon grease that go all over my head. And then I pick him up off the floor. Hold him like upside down. I do a brain buster on him because that's my special, the meat grinder.
Nice.
And
Roll a
just, like,
2d6.
Oh man, they say nothing gold can stay, Pony Boy. And here goes Cassidy to the graveyard because he's gonna die.
Okay, I got a 9. Or 6
A 9.
6, 7, 8, 9. 10.
Yep.
I got a 10.
So, Cassidy, how do you help him make this work? Because he needs your help.
He's holding me, but I am doing an intense ab crunch to like help to take some of the weight off of him, not just laying limp as he does a brain bomb on me. I am helping take some of the weight off so it looks more impressive.
Nice. So you both gain a momentum. And as you marched around, all the pigs followed you like the pig Pied Piper. And they're all in the ring, and they just pig pile.
These pigs
Cassidy.
have never met these people before, but they seem to follow him like they know him. He is their pig god, and they know it.
He calls himself the king of the pigs, and he's proven it.
Yeah.
And you pin him for 1, 2, 3. Ding, 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 the bell rings.
Pig flew!
I pick up a pig. I just pick up a
I
pig
got
and I
proven
hold
wrong.
it.
Pigs did fly.
Yep, Gregular, just keep this moment in mind because you are always wrong. Every time.
And then you hear the chainsaw and the pig squeal go off because I won the match.
Nice.
I'm holding a pig over my head. Just like squealing and falling like this. And then I put it down.
And you're the announcer. And it's Hog Wild with the victory. Stay tuned while we clean up the ring. We got another match coming up for you tonight. And of course, our Execution Tag Team Championship Memorial match featuring the Yippee-Ki-Yays versus the other guys that I have written down. Of course, the Brothers Basham. Stay tuned. Oh, God, I hate this job.
Hot mic, hot mic.
And then the commercial hits. Bad Wrestling Federation. So bad, it's in the name.